Hey YouTube, Liz here. This is the 5th or 6th time I'm trying to get this video out and something keeps happening. I keep getting called or somebody is interrupting me. So I'm going to try and make this as fast as possible. Here's an update. Yesterday I ate food I shouldn't have. I got triggered. My daughter brought home snacks and my toddler tried to force feed me. I ended up eating some and I ended up having Kim and eggs and cheese and stuff like that. So I kept it keto, but I still ended up having a meal. I'm back on this morning. I seem to be having some problem getting through day 5. That seems to be, or day 4. That is my, like, for some reason, day 4 seems to be really hard for me. The longest I've been able to fast is almost 5 days, or just about 5 days. And it seems like day 4 is my downfall. And I don't know if it's just like a lack of willpower on day 4. I don't know why it's such a problem, but it really is. The good news is though that, you know, I didn't binge. I didn't like go on this like crazy roller coaster binge last night. So I do feel like I'm more in control. Although I did eat too much. I did feel like I ate like at one time, not like overall, but I feel like the foods that I ate, because your stomach gets so small when you fast, I was just really uncomfortable afterwards and just had a lot of like abdominal distress afterwards, which is common if you break your fast in a really stupid way. Which isn't, you know, a reason why I need to get through this. I do have an addiction, a food addiction, and in the past I've dealt with other forms of addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, self-mutilation at one point. And I have dealt with depression in the past, and you know, as recently as the last couple of years has been very difficult for me. Adjusting to a new culture, a new way of life, adjusting to being a mother of 5 kids. For those of you who don't know my situation, I am 30 years old. I am an American woman, and I am married to a Korean man who is a soldier here in South Korea. And he has 4 beautiful children that live with us. Well, 3 of them live with us. The 4th one moved out with her boyfriend this year. She was 21. But she lived with us for about 3 years before then. So, and we also have a toddler. I have a 2-year-old with him. So life in general here can be stressful for me. I didn't know any Korean when I arrived. I've been taking classes since I arrived. So my Korean now is okay. I mean, it's passing, right? Like I can communicate with my kids, and I can communicate with, you know, I can have a general conversation with people and get done what I need gotten done. But certain things are still really difficult, like talking with doctors or going to the bank sometimes. Well, not the bank necessarily, but the more formal things that you need to do as an adult can be difficult. And you know, trying to return a package, for instance, that, you know, you bought something and it didn't come out right and it arrived broken, and then you have to return it. Well, you have to make calls to do that. You have to call people. You have to send things back. You don't, you know, it's a whole thing. So things can be stressful. And my husband right now is in Lebanon. He's deployed to Lebanon. So right now I'm doing all of this alone with 4 kids. And it's difficult. And I am stressed. And I think I'm doing well. But I'm trying to get my health back together, or get my health together at all, period. Never really been like super healthy in my life. If it wasn't like physical problems, it was mental problems. So this is the first time in my life where I feel like I'm doing everything I can to be healthy in every aspect. And I feel like I'm really doing well mentally. I feel like I'm really making strides physically. But this addiction is really getting me. This food addiction is really getting me. And so that's why I decided to start fasting in the first place, was to get myself through this food addiction and to develop better ways to deal and manage my stress. Since moving to Korea, I have gained, I gained almost 30 kilos since coming here, which is like roughly like 70 pounds. And now granted, there was a pregnancy in there, but I didn't lose any, even though I lost pregnancy weight, I lost like 30 pounds after I had my daughter. I gained it all back and more right thereafter because of stress and binging habits and not eating properly. But I want to get to a place where, food is not feelings, and it's just food. It's just fuel. And I want to get to a place where I don't feel triggered to eat. And, the only way to get through this type of addiction is to remove it. Remove the addiction, remove the substance that you're addicted to, and develop new ways of dealing with new habits, making those habits familiar. So that's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, I can't get like a single video right. I feel like today is not the day to be making videos, evidently. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. If you guys have any suggestions on how to get through those trigger moments when you are stressed out and, feel the need to eat, when you're triggered and you want to binge. I didn't binge last night. I didn't go crazy. I didn't eat a bunch of stupid shit. I kept it keto. I kept it to one meal, but it's still, I wasn't physically hungry and I ate. So I want to get past that. I want to get past that point. Yeah. So if you guys have any advice for me, throw it in the comments below. I weighed myself this morning. I am 123.5. I didn't lose any weight from yesterday, basically. I didn't gain any weight. I didn't lose any weight. I'm fine. I'm okay with that. We're just going to keep moving forward. And that's the thing. If you guys mess up, you're trying to fast and you have a cheat, not a cheat meal. If you have a moment of weakness or whatever it is and you decide to eat and you do it, okay. Start over the next day. Don't sit there and wallow in it. Don't sit there and beat yourself up. Just keep moving forward. This is like the third time that I've tried to, actually it's like the fourth time that I've tried to do a very long-term fast. And my intention was to do the full fast with the Fasting Fat Man until December. That was my goal. My ultimate goal is to get under 200 pounds by December. But shit happens. I'm not going to sit here and wallow in it though and then just keep eating in a bad way and just give up. I'm going to start all over again and just keep going. Fasting can be hard. It doesn't have to be, but if you have a problem, if you have an addiction or, like I do, it is hard, but we can do it. So you fall down, pick yourself back up, dust yourself off. Let's move forward. I'm going to keep on going. And right now I'm sitting at probably close to 12 hours. Let me see. 12 or 13 hours fasted, and I'm just going to keep going. And if I eat again in 3 days or 4 days, so be it. I'll just start again. Like, people aren't successful because they don't fail. People are successful because when they do fail, they start again, and they keep starting again as many times as it takes to become successful. So it doesn't matter. Just because you have a moment and you give in doesn't mean it has to be done. It just means that you get the opportunity to try one more time, right? So that's my update for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, keep it going, guys. You know, if you mess up, keep it going. You're just human, just like me. We're gonna keep going. Team Fasting Fat Man. If you're not following him, you should be, because he's awesome. He is such an inspiration. We do have an app on a community on Life Fasting app. It is available on Android and in Apple, and there are hundreds of us fasting together. Not everybody's fasting for the full time that Fasting Fat Man is. Some of them are only doing short duration fasts, but hey, there's hundreds of people, and they're amazing. So if you feel like you have questions that need to be answered, there's somebody there who can answer it for you. So just get over there, join us, become part of the community. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.